Welcome to Peace Mind. Welcome to Peace Mind, the home of fascinating book summaries, powerful ideas, and life-changing lessons. Today, we are exploring The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, one of the most beloved and inspirational novels ever written. This book is not simply a story about treasure, it is a story about dreams, purpose, destiny, fear, love, and the journey of discovering who you truly are. The Alchemist has inspired millions of people around the world because its message feels deeply personal. It reminds readers that every human being carries a dream inside them. But many people abandon their dreams because of fear, comfort, or doubt. In this summary, you'll discover what the personal legend really means, why fear stops people from following their dreams, the importance of listening to your heart, how life gives signs and opportunities, and why the journey itself can transform your soul. So sit back, relax, and let's begin. Santiago and the Dream. The story follows a young shepherd named Santiago who lives in Spain. He enjoys traveling with his sheep and living a simple life. But one night, Santiago has a strange, recurring dream. In the dream, a child tells him that treasure waits for him near the pyramids of Egypt. At first, Santiago is confused. Was it just imagination, or was the dream trying to tell him something important? Eventually, he meets a mysterious old king named Melchizedek, and this encounter changes everything. The king introduces Santiago to one of the central ideas of the book, the personal legend. According to the king, every person has a destiny they are meant to fulfill, a dream deeply connected to their soul. But most people abandon that dream over time because of fear, comfort, society, or self-doubt. The king tells Santiago something powerful. When you truly want something, the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. This becomes one of the most famous messages in the entire book. Leaving comfort behind, Santiago eventually decides to follow the dream. He sells his sheep and begins traveling toward Egypt. This decision represents one of the most important themes in the book. Growth requires leaving comfort behind. Many people remain trapped in familiar routines, even when they feel deeply unfulfilled, because uncertainty feels dangerous. But Santiago chooses adventure over safety. And immediately, life becomes difficult. Shortly after arriving in Africa, Santiago is robbed and loses almost all his money. He feels hopeless, alone in a foreign country with nothing left. At this moment, Santiago faces a critical decision: give up and return home, or continue moving forward despite fear and uncertainty. This reflects a reality many people experience in life. The moment dreams become difficult, most people quit. But Santiago continues, and that choice changes his destiny. The crystal merchant Santiago begins working for a crystal merchant to survive. The merchant has spent years living safely but unhappily. He once dreamed of traveling and achieving more in life. But fear slowly turned into routine, and routine turned into regret. Through this character, Paulo Coelho explores a painful truth. Many people abandon their dreams not because they are impossible, but because they become afraid of change. The crystal merchant warns Santiago about disappointment because some people would rather live with dreams than risk failure. But Santiago's ambition and optimism eventually improved the merchant's business dramatically. This part of the story teaches an important lesson. Action creates momentum. When people move toward their goals with courage and creativity, opportunities often begin appearing. The language of the world. As Santiago continues traveling, he begins learning what the book calls the language of the world. This means understanding life beyond words, listening to intuition, observing signs, feeling deeply connected to the world around him. The book suggests that life constantly communicates through feelings, coincidences, and experiences. But most people become too distracted or fearful to notice. Santiago slowly learns to trust his heart, and this changes the way he sees reality. Fear is the greatest obstacle. One of the most powerful messages in The Alchemist is that fear often destroys dreams more than failure itself. People fear rejection, failure, embarrassment, loss, uncertainty. But according to the story, the fear of suffering is often worse than suffering itself. Santiago repeatedly faces danger, confusion, and setbacks, yet every obstacle teaches him something valuable. The journey transforms him emotionally and spiritually. The book argues that pursuing meaningful goals always requires courage, because growth only happens outside comfort zones. The Englishman and Knowledge. During his travels, Santiago meets an Englishman studying alchemy. The Englishman represents intellectual knowledge, books, theory, study. He spends years searching for wisdom through reading. Santiago, however, learns differently, through experience, observation, emotion, action. The contrast between these two characters highlights an important idea. Wisdom comes not only from knowledge, but from living. Real understanding often requires experience, not just information. Meeting the alchemist. Eventually, Santiago meets the alchemist himself, a mysterious and wise figure who becomes his guide. The alchemist teaches Santiago that true treasure is not only material wealth, it is transformation, the process of becoming who you are meant to become. The alchemist also teaches Santiago to trust his heart completely, because the heart carries truth, even when fear tries to silence it. One of the most important lessons from The Alchemist is this. People often abandon their dreams because they fear losing what they already have. But refusing growth creates spiritual emptiness, love, and destiny. At one point, Santiago falls in love with a woman named Fatima. This creates another difficult choice. Should he stay with love or continue pursuing his destiny? The book argues that true love does not stop people from fulfilling their dreams. Real love supports growth, not limitation. Fatima encourages Santiago to continue his journey because she understands that destiny matters. This becomes another powerful lesson. The right people support your evolution instead of preventing it. Listening to the heart. Throughout the story, Santiago learns to listen carefully to his heart. At first, his heart is filled with fear, doubt, anxiety, confusion, but eventually, he realizes something important. The heart often knows the truth before the mind understands it. The book encourages readers to reconnect with intuition, to trust themselves more deeply. Because modern life often disconnects people from their inner voice. People become distracted by expectations, noise, and fear. But deep inside, many already know what they truly want. The real treasure. Near the end of the journey, Santiago finally reaches the pyramids. But something unexpected happens. The treasure is not where he expected. Eventually, Santiago realizes the treasure was connected to the place where his journey originally began. This ending carries a powerful symbolic meaning. Sometimes the journey itself transforms people into who they were always meant to become. The external treasure matters less than the internal transformation. Courage, wisdom, faith, self-discovery. These become the true rewards. The meaning of the story. The Alchemist became famous because its message feels universal. Almost everyone has dreams they secretly wish to pursue, but fear prevents action. Comfort creates stagnation. And society often pressures people to ignore their deeper desires. The book reminds readers that life becomes meaningful when people pursue what truly matters to them, not what others expect. The story also teaches that setbacks are not meaningless. Every obstacle carries lessons. Every challenge creates growth. And every difficult experience can shape wisdom. Modern relevance. Even though The Alchemist feels timeless and spiritual, its lessons remain incredibly relevant today. Many people feel lost in modern life. Constant distraction, pressure, comparison, routine. People chase money, status, and approval while ignoring what truly fulfills them. The Alchemist encourages readers to pause and ask deeper questions. What do I truly want? What dream have I abandoned? What fear is stopping me? The book reminds readers that meaningful lives are built through courage, purpose, and self-discovery. Final lessons. At its core, The Alchemist is a story about following your destiny despite fear and uncertainty. It teaches readers to listen to their hearts, trust the journey, embrace uncertainty, learn from setbacks, and pursue meaningful dreams courageously. Perhaps the most important lesson is this: the greatest tragedy in life is not failure. It is abandoning the dream that lives inside you. Conclusion, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this summary of The Alchemist, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Peace Mind, and turn on notifications for more fascinating book summaries and powerful life lessons. And remember, your dreams exist for a reason. Trust your journey, trust your heart, and never stop searching for your treasure. See you in the next video. Peace.